We are back with another weekly wrap up, and this is my weekly wrap up from this past week. I finished Wall of Storms, book number 2 in the Dandelion Dynasty. I rated this a 4.3 out of 5 by Ken Liu. Really enjoyed this, knocked out this monster book. That felt good. I also read the 4th book in the Sackett series, Jabal Sackett. It is by Louis L'Amour, and I rated it a 4.1. I read 2 short stories this week. I read Merrily Hate. It is in this collection called Transgressions, edited by Ed McBain, and the short story was by Ed McBain, and it was my first short story by Ed McBain, and my first foray into the 87th Precinct. I also read another short story, which was Mr. Aikman's Air Rifle, and that was by Peter Straub in this collection, Interior Darkness. And I rated it a 4.5. Really enjoyed this one. My first solo Peter Straub read, and it was a really good short story. I also started Run by Blake Crouch. I knocked out about 25% of it. I still got a ways to go. I'm probably going to knock out a bunch this evening, but be on the lookout this week for a review on this. So in terms of videos this last week, it was another busy week. A lot of videos. I did 2 book reviews. I did my Saturday shorts. I did a Let Me Know number 9, talking about the perfect book. Got a response video from Steve Donahue, and he called me out about all of my no experience of nonfiction. So I, unbeknownst to him, and I let him know I ordered a bunch of nonfiction. So that'll be coming soon. I also did a Conan review of The Tower of the Elephant. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I did another book haul. Finally got the episode of my buddy read up with Logan at Novel Insights. We titled this thing Books and Dumpster Fires. Episode number 1. And so if you get a chance, you might want to check that out. I also did another video from the shelves. I did a deep dive character study on the fictional character Kid by John Sanford. And I did 3 book tags, and I still have more tags to go. I did the book tag by Albert. It was the 25 questions to get to know me tag. I did a book tag from BookBuds. It was the spooky, scary skeleton tag. And I did a book tag from Faceless, which was the Rock On Rap Songs tag. I still have Trav's tag. Pat did another tag, her own tag, which kind of is a nice segue into the new subscribers and comments and engagement in the community. Shout out to Pat at Book Chat with Pat. She eclipsed the 2,000 subscriber milestone. You should check out her channel. She is such a great person. And so she did her own book tag and tagged me in it. So that'll be on the list as well. But I had a bunch of people, a bunch of new subscribers, and a bunch of people comment. So we're going to run through these really quick. Anderson Viana, Book Chat with Pat, Trav's Bookshelf, Dustin Neely, Bing Lamb, Little Big Library, Novel Insights, Professor X, Faceless, Anna Vey, Margaret Lefebvre, Real Ian Paul, Jack Yo 3076, Spread Book Joy, Abel CG 2481, Already Overbooked, Odd Audio Online, Zest Pete 4614, Read by Fred, Jess Brook Girl TV, Ingrid Fitz 5677, Lynn's 12, BookBuds, Free Indeed 7720, Nostalgic Hyperfixation, A Poet Reads to Write, Bad Taste Books, My Mom, Some Other Character, Must Read More, Cobalt Dragon, Patty Page 6725, Bob Can Read, Fainer 27, Caleb Welch 6393, Kevin Judge 8406, Robert Lynn, Bookless Pete, Came Ham Gamer, Albert the Conjugator, CJ Rated Books, Hunt Mac 21, Dylan Morris, Read and Watch TV, B80BBX, Nicole's Bookish Nook, Just On 6288, Face You Magma, Nuno Shea, Triminx 123, Jamie Shields, Life Weavy 12, Cliff Amons, Toodleskay, Secret Fire Books, Runham 7275, Maeve Ever Books, and Xanadu Castle. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Thank you, everyone. So what am I reading this week? Obviously, I'm going to knock this out. Run by Blake Crouch, my reread. I'm going to knock this out. I'm also going to be reading The 620 Man. It's the first Travis Devine series. I've read this before. I'm going to reread it by David Baldacci. And then I'm also going to be reading Headhunters by Joe Nesbo. I'm going to be reading it as well. So I'm going to try and knock out these 3 thrillers this week. And if I get a chance, I might dive into some of the other TBR as well. We'll see how the week goes. In terms of a TBR update, that will leave these 3, Tanner's 12 Swingers. It's book number 4 in the Evan Tanner series. Corey's Cut, which is Tanner's 12 is number 3. Sorry. Number 3 in the Evan Tanner series. Corey's Cut is number 4 in the Corey series. And it also leaves The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. And I've been wanting to get to this. So I have those on the shelf as well. And so a TBR is going to be forthcoming probably late next week. So be on the lookout for it. In terms of book-related news, let's jump right in. The End of the World as We Know It is the title for another kind of anthology collection by various authors, all related to expansion of the book The Stand by Stephen King. It is set to release in 2025. I don't know if we have a firm date yet. Prime, as I mentioned last week, has funded a 4th season of Reacher on Prime Video, and that's fantastic. Stephen King's novel Fairy Tale will no longer be a movie, and they've adapted it, and it's in the works for an adaptation, a 10-episode adaptation via A24. No ETA, it's still preliminary. Richard Swan has a new book coming out in February 2025 called Grave Empire. He is the author of the Empire of the Wolf trilogy. It's another trilogy in the fantasy genre that I have not read yet, but I heard is really good. 100 Years of Solitude is debuting on Netflix in December. That is by author Gabriel Marquez. Audible has a 2-for-1 sale through the remainder of October if you are interested and are an Audible member. They also are releasing Run by Blake Crouch this week if you want to read it via Audible. So there's that. In terms of in terms of upcoming videos, we're going to be doing book reviews this week of the aforementioned books, hopefully 3 of them. We're going to be doing another Saturday Shorts. They will yet again be new authors on that one. And we're going to be doing another Let Me Know video, another Conan, another From the Shelves, and a Why You Should Read video. And I have book tags I need to get to. So there's a lot on the agenda for this week as well. So be on the lookout. I hope you're having a great rest of your Sunday. And I will talk to you later. Thanks.